On October 2nd, 2007, Bradley Kingston, Anastasia Copeland, and myself recorded our very first episode of Anime America Podcast. Our goal was to bring the latest and greatest in the world of anime to our show and discuss it amongst each other. From this point forward, we transformed ourselves from a discussion group into a working YouTube channel reviewing anime and doing top 10 lists. To celebrate our 10-year anniversary, I thought it'd be nice to revisit our first episode and edit some of the highlighted moments. If you wish to hear the whole episode, search for the link in the description box. It feels a bit awkward listening to my nervous voice after all these years, but it was my first time behind the microphone. With that said, here is a compressed version of Anime America Podcast's very first episode that was recorded 10 years ago today.
Welcome to Anime America, October 2nd, 2007.
On today's show, we'll be talking about MegaCon 08 here in Orlando, Florida. The latest and greatest releases from Japan, Lucky Star. Also, websites that you can look up all your anime information, and the latest releases here in America. Yes, there are some here in America that are good.
Alright, so you mentioned cosplay, so what are you going to wear?
Actually, my friend and I, Anna, we're gonna try to go in a cosplay group as the cheerleaders from Lucky Star. Their whole little skit and little cheerleading outfits. Yeah, I think all the guys would dig that.
So, all you geeks that will be attending, be sure to look out for that.
We're not geeks, we're otakus.
We're going to MegaCon right after the show.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to? What booths are you going to? What are you looking out for?
First we hit the ground floor. That usually is in hallway C. It's a big room filled with a whole mess of Japanese merchandise. So we save up a whole mess of money just to go and buy the latest in mangas. They actually sell mangas. They're very cheap.
So what kind of mangas? I mean, are you buying stuff that you can't get here?
They got like all sorts of mangas. The same ones that they have here, but also they have doujinshis, which are fan arts of what they do in Japan is like whenever there's like a certain story that a person wants to continue, but the story ends. They don't want it to end, so they make a doujinshi of it. Like take example, Sailor Moon. They ended it with stars, but some people thought that it should have continued, so they make their own doujinshis. There's no copyright infringements whatsoever. It's just fan art.
Alrighty, so what do we have next?
There's also an AMV contest that should be going on once a year, Anime Sushi. Anime Sushi is the reason why anime did come to MegaCon, because MegaCon was usually a sci-fi only convention. I'm sorry, Trekkies.
There's more of us than there are of you.
That's so true. I actually made my very first AMV over at MegaCon, because I had my laptop with me, and I was just like learning how to make AMVs.
Can we find that on the web?
I do have like some AMVs on YouTube. I'm not going to release the one that I just made yet, because I think according to the AMV rules that you have to make a fresh AMV that hasn't been released out into the websites just yet.
How can we find some of them?
Well, first, the one that got top comedy / parody back at JCon 07, that's Azumanga Flount. It is an AMV of Azumanga Daioh with the song When You Got It Flountied from the producers. And you can just go to YouTube and type in Azumanga Flount, and
you should be able to find it.
Yes.
Okay.
I have my own little page on there. It's like youtube.com/profile, there's a little question mark thingy, user -dimension creator.
Okay, so
that's not much help, but the easiest way to do it is just go to YouTube and type in Azumanga Flount.
But do you have a page I can subscribe to see all your stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had like plenty of subscribers. I think Anna right here is a subscriber.
Yeah, I think I was one of the first couple of subscribers to your page.
You, Alex twice. She was Master Trumpeter and Phantom Ghost. I'm like, wow.
Okay, so how do I subscribe to your...
Anna, how did you do it?
Actually, there's a button that's on the bottom of the viewing page. Mm-hmm. It says subscribe. Just click it, and you're subscribed to it.
So if I find that one video that you just talked about, then I can subscribe to all your videos.
Yeah.
Okay. A few weeks back, they had a Naruto marathon all weekend, every episode.
The 3-day Toonami marathon on Cartoon Network.
You know, I TiVo'd every single episode.
The first 100 episodes.
And I watched every single one of them except for one. I missed one because there were so many recordings it got deleted.
Wow.
But I've seen like every episode now. I'm caught up.
Cry.
Let's talk about that website that you go to so that you can watch it on the web. What is that?
Oh yes. My friend, I think it was Alex Sierra, she's over at NYU. Hey, Alex. She introduced me to a very, very, very awesome website called Crunchyroll.com. Yes, you heard me right. Crunchyroll.com, kind of like a little biscuit roll thing you have at Thanksgiving. And it's very crunchy.
So if I go there, how do I find an anime and how do I watch it? Do I need special software? What's up?
Well, there's no software. It's like a YouTube for anime.
Okay.
It's a website dedicated straight to anime. It's just like YouTube. You can like type in whatever anime you want. Hopefully they'll have it, and you can just watch it as if you're watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, I noticed. Yesterday I was looking up some things and I couldn't find this show. I can't remember it now.
It's probably like only the latest releases in Japan. And some that are in America, like Bleach. I think Bleach is still there.
They have Hamtaro.
Oh, God.
Tell us about it. The latest release in Japan.
Alright, the latest and greatest from Japan. See if I can load up my review.
Lucky Star! Yay!
Alright, here's the story of Lucky Star. This is actually from the most incredible creators from Japan. If you ever heard of a little show called The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, these are from the same people. It's like, woohoo!
I love Melancholy.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya just hit Japan like crazy. It was just the most amazing anime to ever be released in Japan and in America. And now Lucky Star is from those creators. Lucky Star is the most random show ever. It's not like the typical anime that it's like Robotech or flashing colors or gorgeous women. No, this is actually an actual reality-based anime. It's actually the story of 4 girls attending high school and their random adventures in life. It's kind of like us, the random things that we encounter. Nothing ever goes according to plan, so we just, go with the flow of life. It just makes life more interesting.
All right. So, and you were telling me before that it's like a realistic anime, and they watch like anime on the show.
Yeah, they actually do. Since it's from the creators of Haruhi, they actually have Haruhi being a guest star in the show. They have her like doing commercials. They actually show scenes from the anime. They actually had the main character Konata talking about episode 9. She was like typing in she was typing a review in the website. She was all like, in episode 9, you can obviously tell that they were trying to save up on money since they like lagged in that one scene. I'm like, oh yeah, she's got a point. I remember that episode.
So
which episode was
cool.
that?
That was like episode 9, which was supposed to be episode 14, in which it was like supposed to be the final episode.
Oh yeah.
And they were like at school just hanging out, and you see Nagano like reading her book, and you hear the band singing in the background, playing some music, and she was just the entire scene was just her just reading her book.
I could do that.
I think we all can.
Yeah.
We have mangas, we're good. It's just a story about 4 girls in high school. They're just facing the random, states of life. The main character, Konata Izumi, she is a total otaku. She totally loves anime, video games. She can be very smart and very athletic if she wanted to, but she believes that cuts in too much into her primetime anime.
Yep.
Tell me what's an otaku, you said?
Otaku is the definition in Japan. It means in America a geek. Yeah, pointers in Japan, karaoke
it's great.
Is awesome. It is a miracle sent by God. Here, it's just get off the stage.
Yeah, nobody likes you, especially if you start singing a song in another language. You're like, who are you?
Remember that from Avenue Q? Get a job. Thank you,
honey.
Oh, you wanted to talk about Rosen Maiden?
Oh, yes, the releases in America. This one, all the episodes of the first season of Rosen Maiden are in America. What it is, it tells a story about a boy named Jun Sakurada. He is a boy who's been traumatized after an incident in his junior high school, so he never, ever, ever goes to school again. his sister Nori Sakurada tries so hard to like get him back to school, but he just keeps shunning her aside, saying, "Shut up, I'm never going back." And all of a sudden, he like buys into this deal where you can
to wind or not to wind.
Yes, you have to like answer the question to wind or not to wind. So he answers to wind and puts it in his desk. And all of a sudden, he turns around and he sees a chest.
No, he trips over it.
Oh, he trips over it. That's right. That was funny. He turns around, walks away, trips over the chest. I'm like, what the? And he opens it up and he sees a doll in there. A doll that like looks very realistic, very small and petite. She
looks like a real person.
That you touch her, you feel like she's so soft, and her hair is just so pretty. And he sees like this little hole in the bag. It's like, what the? And he sees a key at the bottom. He winds her up, and all of a sudden she comes to life. Just a moving doll, living doll. And the first thing she does is like slap him.
Because he looked under her dress.
So what's the deal? Does she have any magical powers or what?
Oh yeah, she does.
Okay.
The dolls, I'm not sure how many there are.
There's 7.
7 of them?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's 7 dolls in total, and they're basically created by one man. They call him the father, and basically, he was trying to make the perfect girl named Alice.
So are these, how tall are these dolls?
I'd say they're around like 2 feet tall.
2 feet tall, okay.
So they're pretty small.
They scare me. Okay.
Oh,
I have
you're afraid of Cabbage Patch.
Oh, yes, I am. I had one, and I put it in the closet, and it's still there.
And it taunted you every evening.
No, actually, I have dolls that taunt me. I set them on the stairs.
With the dolls and their magical powers, there's one man, they call him Father. All of them call him because he's the creator. He wanted to...
The ring? Remember the ring, the medium.
I was going to tell about that.
Okay.
You're skipping ahead.
Yeah, I
he created the 7 dolls to try to make a perfect doll, a perfect daughter named Alice.
Do they combine like Voltron to make the perfect doll?
No. Actually, they try to kill each other to become the perfect doll.
Rosa Mystica.
There can be only one.
Exactly.
Actually, I love anime. I've loved it for years. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this show, because I knew you guys know way more than I do.
Hey, but stick here and we'll teach you.
There we go.
Stick around, buddy.
Yeah, I learned from Robin. You learned from both of us, although I don't learn that much.
Her very good.
So I'm the Padawan learner of the anime.
Hey, it's all good. The more the merrier.
Yes, Padawan. I'll call you that from now on.
There's one last thing on this list. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
What's
I see it says The Adventures of Kun Kun.
Oh, that one's cool. I love Kun Kun.
All right. On Rosa Maiden, there is a show that they watch. Yes, they're watching anime in an anime. Wow. It's called The Adventures of Kun Kun. And it's about a little puppy puppet who goes around solving crimes and mysteries around his neighborhood.
He's a crime-fighting dog.
Exactly.
Just like Rough McRuff.
And now, since everyone knows Kun Kun, the creators of Rosa Maiden are actually going to make an anime from the adventures of Kun Kun.
All right, so let's wrap this up, because otherwise we won't get any food.
Oh yeah, and I need food to function.
Feed the hungry.
Not feed the hungry, feed me.
All right, so do we have any shout-outs or promotions or anything to promote?
I want to say hi to my mom, my brother, and my friends up in New York and everything, and then I'm done.
That was typical.
Okay.
Oh, I also want to say hi to Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hello, Anna. That was useless.
And hi, I forgot your name.
This is the
Padawan.
Oh yeah, hi Padawan.
This is the part of the show where we shout out random names and everyone hits stop on the on the podcast.
I've actually seen that I went to a friend's house. I think it was at Kenny's, and he had one of those like beach towels. I'm like, only you, Kenny.
Only you, Kenny. I hate you.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
This is Brad Kingston.
I'm Robin Moore.
And I'm Anastasia.
And you're listening to
Anime America.
All right.
Yosh. Bye-bye.
Janice.
I was gonna say that.
I got you first. You suck.